Yeah, hello everybody. We are here recording the Grand Trunk Journey. We are using that, which is the latest game from Spielworxx, and we are using the Vassal software for this. And we are having three guests here. And I will now first introduce them, and then we are going into the game. And what we are not doing today is a teaching session. But the game is not, as you may know, is not ultra complex. So you should follow the rules pretty easily and the game flow. We are having here Claude Sirois, who of course is the author, the designer of this very nice game. And we are having Jason Dinger from the US, and of course he's also a Spielworxx designer. He did Captains of the Gulf, and later this year he will do Crescent City Cargo and the second edition of Captains of the Gulf. And we are having Daniel. Daniel is here from Germany. He is also a professional in the gaming industry. He's working for Moses Verlag. So let me first put this down here so that you can see the game board. And we have already set up the game for you. And we are playing today without any objective cards. So you see, this is an additional module in the game, but we are not using this, so I will immediately close this window. And normally in the game, in the Vassal module, we are having the improvements also in one of the windows, but to make it a little bit easier for you to watch, I moved the 12 improvement cards for a 4-player game that had been selected randomly to the right of the board. Yeah? And all the rest is already there because this is, as I said, a Vassal module. I will from time to time open the player displays for the players. So this would be my display, so you should see it now. And of course I can only show you my hand of cards. And we have already selected 5 cards, we have drawn 5 cards, so we are ready to go. The player order in the game here is Claude is playing red, and as you see on the time track, the player who is lowest on a specific spot starts. So red's disc is here the lowest one, and above it is Daniel. He's playing 10, which is Quebec and Richmond. Jason is playing purple, is third in turn order. He's playing the Grand Trunk. And Uli, I'm playing green, so I'm last. I'm playing the Central Vermont Railway. If you have some questions here in the chat, you may post them. I'm not really sure if I'm able to follow them quickly, but I'll try my very best. So, and we will try to explain our moves as well as possible, but we'll see. We'll see how this will work out. So for everybody, have fun, and we will definitely have some fun. At least I hope so. So Claude, please start.
Thank you, Uli. Well, to begin the game, uh, gonna be I'm Richmond. I'm in Richmond right now with an iron in my train. So what I'm gonna do first to move my train, I have to discard the Richmond card that is in front of my locomotive, and then play a card from my hand. So at this point, that I could go to 2 cities where I could unload that iron. So I'm gonna play this is a Grand Trunk Junction card at this point to go to, let me check what we do, here in Burlington. So it cost me one. I'm gonna try just to move my, yeah, okay. It cost 1 day.
Mm-hmm.
So then I can unload the iron here, which means that I'm adding 2 steel on the city.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't have a boxcar rail car, so I cannot move
Mm-hmm.
see right away. But what I can do, however, is I can load a code because the black
Mm-hmm.
tube there,
Which is over here. Yeah.
code is available. I just place it in my rail car, and I think that will be it for my turn this time. Yes. So I will stop here. Oh, I already did a mistake here. Given I played the Grand Trunk Junction,
Yeah,
I have
because
to. It cost me 2 days, and not.
yeah.
So
So
it's correct.
we'll see. This is a special card, the Grand Trunk journey, which is a new destination for the railway line, but it adds up one extra day, one extra time. So the disc has been moved to two, and now it's Daniel's turn.
So I'm hearing one of you with a static noise in the background. I'm not sure if
Yeah,
it's
I
just
have the
me.
same hearing, but at this moment we will simply continue. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I would like to play Richmond as my destination. Let's see. Richmond, send to destination. This should be, did it work? Yes. Okay. So I will move 1, 2 to Richmond. Correct so far?
Yes.
So, and how do I move my little marker? Uli, I
Um,
need some help.
you are at to Richmond. So, what you want to move your disk, your time disk, right?
Yes. Two,
So
two spaces forward.
you need to double click on it, and then it should work
Ah,
out.
yes,
And then
yes,
it
yes.
goes on top.
Okay, perfect.
Hmm.
So I have coal in my way card, so I wanted to deliver. I want to deliver it.
Hmm.
So I just move it over to delivered cargo cubes. Is that correct?
Absolutely correct here.
Perfect. So what do I get for that? I want something. I get nothing. Too bad.
Not at this moment, but you
Okay.
can load an iron
Yes,
or
I
wood.
will. I will load an iron. That sounds great. Okay. So
Probably the right
like,
thing to do.
and I could play an action if I wanted to, right?
Yes, of course.
Nah, not right now.
Okay.
Or maybe no. I want to play the. Oh no, I can't. No, I'm done.
Okay. So then it's Jason's turn.
Okay, I'm going to discard my Waterden card, and then I'm going to play White River Junction as my destination so that I can move 1, 2,
Mm-hmm.
and move my disc 2 on the time track and deliver this wood, which will move me on the
Yes.
track at the bottom to grab my disc and move it there. All right, and I cannot load wood there. I do not have a car that I can load, so I have to discard my rail car. And I cannot, there isn't anything else I can play here, so I'm just going to draw a card, and my turn is done.
Yeah. One quick command here. You cannot keep empty rail cars. So Jason, because he could not load any of the two goods that are available at White River Junction, so coal or iron, so he has to discard the rail car. So right now he has no rail car, and that's what it is. So it's my turn. So I'm at Richmond right now. No, this is Daniel's display, so smartly done by me. I'm at Burlington, which is better. So I want to let us now take a look in my hand. Where can I deliver my wood? And I could move to White River Junction 2, which is an easy move because it's adjacent, and I will just do this. So I'm moving here, and this costs me just one time. So I'm here, of course it was connected, and then I have I take the Grand Trunk Junction as destination, which adds up another day, because this is a +1 day. And then I can deliver my wood over there. And I'm discarding that rail car. And seeing at my river junction that there is iron and coal available, and I see that I still have a rail car that can load this, I'm using this. So this has been placed into this, and I'm adding coal to it. A black cube. Do I want something else? Yeah, I think I want something else. So I'm playing an action card, and that is this card. I place it on the map for now, because that everybody can see it. And I can either use the top part or the bottom part. And I will use the bottom part, which means I have to spend 2 days, so I'm moving from 2 to 4 on the time track, which immediately, because all of these 10 spaces will flip over the next special delivery tile. So I'm flipping this one open here, the third one, so it's Utica. And I am now allowed to take one of the improvement cards, which are to the right. And let me just see. I have some preferences. Do I see something that is nice? There are so many nice ones, but I'll take the foreign steel contract here, and I will put it in my display. So it's gone, and at the end of my turn I draw new cards. So
Okay,
5
so
cards. Yeah, comment?
this is my turn now.
It is your turn, absolutely, yes.
Okay, so what I'm going, so you remove your card from the board.
No, because I'm too stupid to do this, so I will discard this now. I'm sorry, thank you for mentioning it.
No problem, because I'm gonna play this card as well,
Ah,
and I'm gonna use the bottom part too, to buy the coal mine. So I send it to St. Lawrence in Atlantic, so in my display. So I can add two, so let me see, two delivered coal in my, so I will try with this cube here. So I have now two coal as
yes.
delivered. So that's my first.
Yeah. And you see, this is just a one-time card, so it says one time, and that's what it is. But of course it's very useful to do this. And if I go back to my display here for a second, here I can do this several times, but it costs me one day. It's something that costs me one time on the time track. Okay, back to you, Claude.
So then I add 2 days on the track here. And I remove that card, I discard it. And now I'm going to move my train to Watertown. So I discard the Grand Trunk Junction card, play the Watertown, send to destination.
And I see what you want to do.
I move my train to Watertown. I add 1 day, and with my coal in my train, I can do the special delivery, because I deliver coal at Watertown during that period between day 4 and 8.
Yeah,
So when I do that, I delete it from my train, and I take this. So what do I do with it? I just maybe flip face down, and I add 3 points on the track.
And let me just briefly interrupt here, because it's the first time
Yeah.
that we are doing it. you see the victory points are below these markers here, and this is randomly distributed at the start of the game, so that was a good move. The next special delivery tile would be Quebec, and it's worth 4 points, but you need to deliver between the 10th and 12th day an iron to it. So we'll see if somebody manages this. So back to you, Claude. Sorry for interrupting.
Okay. No problem. So I discarded my rail car because it was empty, and instead I will play a rail car to load wood in it because wood is available in Watertown. So that's the end of my turn. So I draw a card.
Yeah, now we see it's Daniel, right?
I think you guys have played this before.
I have the feeling that Claude has played it once or twice earlier. So I must admit I played a very nice game with him using Vassal last week, but that was the first time for several months that I played it. So I'm rusty. So that was my introduction when I'm not scoring no points here. So
Okay. Let's see. I want to play a card first. So play card this one. And I want to build a terminal.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
So I move on the time track 1 space forward.
Yes.
And 1, 2 victory points.
Yes.
And I like to build Quebec.
Yeah, I have a feeling why. And so please click on the terminal, which is above the city here in this regard here.
Yes. Yeah, okay.
So it comes up, and as we now see, and I'm using your display as an example, Quebec has been moved to discard. And this is true for all of our displays. But you are, as builder, you are the only one allowed to move the card immediately to the top of your deck, which, yeah, well, of course, is a pretty good move.
And I just put it,
just drag it to the top of the card. Yeah,
okay.
the top of the deck, sorry. Yeah. And then you can discard the other card as well.
Okay, discard. Perfect. And I think that's all for my turn.
Actually not, because you didn't do any movement, right? You just did this action. And this is extra, so you need to move to a different location.
Okay. Then maybe I made a mistake, because I cannot actually move somewhere, probably. I have a port card. Can I move to a port?
Yes, of course. To any port card with a port. So you could move to, for example, to Portland, or Montreal, Griffintown, so that's doable. Absolutely.
Then I move to Portland as destination.
Yeah.
So, and this is 1. So I go here.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, the problem is that you can't unload the iron over there. But yeah, well, you can keep it because you want to go to Quebec next time or the time after. We will see.
Okay, perfect.
And now it's my turn, right? Because no, it's
no,
actually Jason. So well, sorry.
Yes. Okay, so I'm I'm gonna discard White River Junction, and I am going to play Burlington as my destination. And I will move 1 to Burlington. I don't have anything to unload. I can't unload, but I will play a rail car, and I will load 1 of those steel onto it. And I do not have any other cards to play, so I will draw my hand back up to 5. Oh, I'm sorry, I move 1 on the time track for that. But
as you will see, it's again you, so you have the next next turn anyway.
Yes. So I am going to discard Burlington, and I'm going to play a port card as my destination.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move 1, 2 over to Portland,
Mm-hmm.
and from there I will deliver the steel.
Mm-hmm.
I'll discard that boxcar, and I will play a new rail car that will allow me to load a coal. And I will play 1 card to the map.
Mm-hmm.
And I will also go to develop. Actually, no, I think I'm going to, let's see, I need to move 2 on the time track for the movement. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to move 2 more
Mm-hmm.
to grab a development card, and I'm going to grab. I do have a question for Claude. If I get the high roof box car, oh no, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
that's the wrong. I'm thinking a turn behind. I am going to instead grab the warehouse.
Which is this one?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's also a very
Okay.
nice card. And as we see, it's always you can always use it. It increases
Right.
your hand size to 6 cards, which is nice. And
So I
let.
don't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No.
I was just gonna say I don't have any other actions to play, so I will draw my hand back up now to 6.
Yeah, and please
Oh, I can't. I have to.
discard your
Yeah, I
port
have
card
to.
on the map.
Yes.
And of course,
Yes.
you are getting some victory points because you delivered steel to a port.
Yes.
So you
3
are
victory
up
points.
by 3 points,
3
right?
points.
Yes.
Yes.
So I will go there.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
And you grabbed
it,
mine, which is very nice from you, but yeah, well, I don't deserve 3
okay.
victory points. So, it's finally back to me, right? So it should be that I'm having some plan, which is not true. First, I'm discarding my. Oops, there is a disk on my track now. So let me undo this. No, there is a disk on my display, which I'm moving over here back. And there's another one. Why they are, I cannot say, but you were both at how many victory points did you have?
6. We both had 6.
So you are.
Yeah.
So I'm moving this one to discard, my Grand Trunk journey to discard. And then let me see where I am. I'm at White River Junction. I have these cards in hand here, as the viewers see, so I can move to a nice port as well, but why should I? Because I'm having coal. And coal I can unload in, let me just see, in Richmond. So I'm selecting Richmond as my destination. Should be up here, yes it is. And I move my train to Richmond, and this costs me 1, 2, so 2 days. I'm now at 6 here. And then I can unload my coal here, so I'm moving it down, and I can get iron or wood, and I think I'm going for a wood strategy here, so I will, let me just see, can I do this? Yeah, I can do this. So I'm discarding my rail car, and I'm getting this car out here so that I can load some wood. So I think I'm done. I don't want to play any other card, and I draw. Oops, I can't. My deck is empty, so I should shuffle my discards. Shuffle deck and draw 1, 2 cards. that's what it is. My turn is over.
So it's my turn again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I play Grand Trunk Junction as my destination.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm moving to Burlington, which is 1, 2. And an additional step because I used the Grand Trunk Junction, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. I have something to deliver. Where is it? I have an iron. And now I have to add 2 steel, is that right?
Yes, if you
You have
deliver an iron, yes, it's 2 steel, right?
Okay. So I can load a coal here, which I
or
will
wood.
do. Did I make a mistake? Sorry?
No. It's a coal or a wood. So a good choice.
Coal or wood, yeah. And I can only use coal for this rail car.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, okay, I think I'm done.
And Daniel, you have 2 cards to the right of your display, a port and Richmond. Probably they should be in your discard, I guess.
Ah, you're right.
So yeah. Yeah, then it's Claude again, right? The master
Yes.
himself.
So I'm going to. I have a wood in my train. I'm going to White River Junction. So I discard Watertown. I place White River Junction,
Mm-hmm.
and I move 1 and 2 to White River Junction.
Mm-hmm.
So it cost me 2 days. However, I'm going to play this card, which reduces the cost
Yeah.
of my movement by 1. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm moving just by 1 here,
Mm-hmm.
1 day. I discard this card. And then, since I'm in the White River Junction, I'm unloading a wood, which means that I move my foot.
Mm-hmm.
Here my token on the wood track.
Now I have some background noise here. So somebody has some real background noise. Yeah, it's
I
gone.
discard my rail card, and I place a new rail car in my train in order to load a coal. So I
Mm-hmm.
place a coal here, and that's the end of my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I draw a new card.
Yeah, so it's again me, and so first I discard my destination, which was Richmond, and let me see what I can do here. Yeah, I have loaded in my hand, on my display I have wood, so I should deliver wood. Where can I deliver? Could be Burlington, no. Port is also bad way to start, so I should think about something else. I could go to White River Junction. No, can't do so. So I'm already playing at top form here, and I need to see what I can best do. I will go to Burlington because it's nearby. It's just one. I move this to as send to destination. Problem, of course, as we see, I'm having here on my display, you see it, I'm having wood, and Burlington does not want wood. Burlington wants iron, but I'm not having it. So I will simply stay there, and I may play an extra card, but I will keep them because they are quite nice. So I'm just drawing another card here. And this is this card, and it doesn't help me a lot, but I'm done. Did I move my time track piece? No, right? So I need to go up here. Okay, and then it's red again.
Okay, that's my turn again. Uh, so this time, what I'm going to do is to move to Richmond with my coal. So I discard and place Richmond as a destination, which 2 days, 1 and 2. And over there, I can unload my coal, and I'm gonna load an iron. But what I'm gonna do is that I will discard my Burlington car, which has a rail car in it, and instead I'm gonna play my just the rail car in my train. But I will load iron in this car. So that will be that's okay for my turn.
So it's and one thing which we need to do is because you moved to 18, we need to flip over the special delivery tile in 18, which I'm right now doing. So it's Utica.
Thank you.
And this is 7 victory points, but of course you need to be there at the correct time. If we just take a quick look at the improvement cards, you see there is a late delivery, so you can extend this by 1 day, or I'm now here enlarging the early delivery card, and this allows it to fulfill such a special contract a day early. So for these very small pieces, these cards are useful, but first you need to have them, of course. So now it's purple. It's Jason, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay, I am going to discard my port card. At first, I'm going to play before I discard that. I'm going to play a card. I'm going to play this card to the map, which will cost me 1 day, and I will switch Quebec and Richmond. So I can switch those two. And then I will discard that port card, and I will play my Quebec card as my destination. And I will move 1, 2. So it will move me 2 on the time track, which will flip over the next special delivery tile. And I'm going to deliver my coal, which will give me the first delivery token.
Yes, so that's the round tokens over here, which is a victory point. Yeah.
So I accidentally grabbed Claude. Okay, so I moved myself 1 on the victory point track, and then I will load an iron there. And I do not believe I have any other cards, so my turn is done. I'll draw my hand back up. It would not let me. Oh, I see you already flipped it. I'm sorry. Okay.
I flipped
because it didn't let me flip.
I flipped it,
yes.
and please grab your Watertown card, which is still
Oh,
on the
yes.
map.
Yes, I'm sorry.
No.
Okay, so my turn is
that's
done.
Fine. And it's Daniel, right?
I think I made a terrible mistake. Okay, so I moved to Kingston. I did a horrible miscalculation. No. How can I undo it?
Just take it back. What was the undo thing? Yeah.
Because you now changed Quebec, so I will move to Quebec. Because I have coal.
Yeah.
So 1, 2. 1, 2. And I deliver the coal.
Yeah.
Where is it? There it is. Okay, what can I get here?
wood and iron, which may be good, may not be good.
So I want to play a new whale card and discard the one I was using before.
Yep, just
So,
discard the card and then right click on the other one. It should say move to railroad car.
yeah, found it.
Done?
And I'm gonna load wood.
Yep, that's a good move, isn't it?
And I think I'm done. And yeah, okay.
So it's again my turn, and I need to look into my hand. What do I have here? Okay, which is nice, but I'm still having from last turn this wood that I need to deliver, and my destinations here are not really suitable. So what I'm doing, I'm using for the first time in this game, I'm using option 2. So far you have seen we were always moving to a new destination and doing some stuff, but option 2 is maintenance. So you may discard any number of your cards from your hand and draw up to 5 cards again. This costs a single day. So I'm doing this, so I'm first moving this over here for a single day, and then I'm discarding some cards here, which is 1, 2, and 3, actually it's 4. And then I'm drawing 4 more cards. Let's see if I still have them in my deck. No, I need to shuffle my discards back in and draw my 5th card. And that was my turn, and it's back to red, so I'm staying in place.
Okay, thank you, Lee. And I want to thank Jason for moving tiles around earlier because it's very helpful for me. Thank you, Jason. So I'm going to Quebec too, well, but that's right now. First, I will play an action before, which is, let me see. Okay, I have my hand. So I'm going to play this card, this card here, which is Watertown. So given I have delivered 3 coal, yes, I can increase the speed of my train. So I discarded. Okay, so I had 1 day. I get 1 point for that. And in my display, I can add the tile which indicate that my locomotive is fast. Okay, so now I'm gonna move my train. Okay, so I discard my Richmond card. I play the Quebec card because everybody is in Quebec. It's fine. It's a very nice place, of course.
Apparently, it must be nice.
Yeah, and I'm here physically right now, so I'm going to Quebec 1 day, and I can do another special delivery because I have iron in my train, which is it's a nice thing. So I delete it. I just flip it and I go for.
Claude is trashing us here, so yeah.
And then I can load right away an iron again because Quebec now provides iron because of Jason. Thank you, Jason. And finally, I will do a final action, which is this card. Okay, and I'm going to use this action development to build a new terminal. And I build Boston.
Okay, Boston, interesting. Yeah. So everybody now has that card on the discard pile, but Claude probably moves it over to the top of his deck because he probably has some ideas.
Well, that's the development card with the 4 development action, which is a very good card to have in.
Yes, that's absolutely true.
So I think I'm done. I have to draw new cards.
And please take your card from the map, from the game board, which is still there.
Yeah, that's helpful for later. Yeah. go. Okay.
So it's back to me. Do I now have a plan? No. But first I'm discarding my destination card. So I still have my wood, as you now all know. I told it 10 times now. So let's see, where can I unload my wood? I'm still in Burlington, and it would be possible in still, let's see, they all need no wood. But fortunately, I have the White River. Now, White River Junction needs it, so I can use this one. So, send to destination. You see, I'm now moving to White River Junction on my display, and I'm moving down one, which is fairly good. I'm here, and I'm delivering my wood over there. Done, which will also increase me on the wood track down here. So I'm moving to the second spot. I can load iron or coal. Let's see, what do I need? I'm first discarding my wood railroad car, and I'm taking so that was the problem I'm having. First I will play another special card, which is this one to the map, and I will again buy for 2 days improvement card. So first let me move on the track here for 2 days, and this time I'm taking the early delivery card, so this one, and I guess I'm done. I'm drawing 2 more cards, and it's up to Daniel again. Oh, sorry, I discard my poor card. Yeah.
So I will move to White River Junction.
Mm-hmm.
So sorry, no piggyback riding. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I deliver wood. Zack. I move my marker 1 space.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm gonna load iron.
Mm-hmm.
So I need a new rail car. So I'm discarding this one. Well, where is it? There it is. And there's my new rail car, and I'm loading iron, and I'm done.
That's good. And it's Jason, right?
Yes. Okay. So first, I'm going to play this card.
Mm-hmm.
I've delivered a steel,
Yes.
so I can pay 1 time to upgrade my engine, and I will then move. Let's see, we're going to discard Quebec, and I will move to Burlington.
Mm-hmm.
So I will move 1, 2 to move 2 additional spaces, and that will flip the next special delivery tile.
Mm-hmm.
And there I will deliver this iron, but the steel is already full, so I won't add any more steel cubes.
Yes.
Because my engine is stronger now, I can add a second rail car, so I need to move this one over and then add a rail car there, and I can load both wood and coal there.
And I think, Jason, you can add another fourth steel at Burlington. There are just 3 in, or do I see this wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're correct. You're correct.
So
I
a
was
single
looking at
one
it
can
wrong.
be added, and
Yes.
then
Yeah, I
this
did.
is done.
Okay.
That's
Uh,
fine. And I just want to show with your display as an example for the viewers here that Jason now has two rail cars added because the force of his locomotive is better, and if you see at the top center of his locomotive there are now two rail cars, and before that, or let me open just my displays, my tiny locomotive has only one rail car. So that is possible once you have delivered the first steel. And Jason has, of course, in his delivered cargo cubes area, he has one steel. So just a quick explanation.
so that will finish my turn, and I will draw my hand of
And
that.
please grab your White River Junction card
Yes, yes.
from the board.
Okay. And my turn is done.
And it's back to Claude.
Okay, thank you. So first thing, I'm gonna play the Boston card that I just acquired before, and I'm gonna get a new improvement card, which cost me 2 days. So I have 2 days here, and I'm taking the high roof box car.
Yeah, it's also a very nice
Add
card.
it.
Yeah.
I add it to my display. I discard this card, and then I'm gonna move my train. See, to I discard a Quebec card. I'm gonna play the Grand Trunk Junction card as a destination, and I'm moving my train to Richmond, which is should cost me 2 days, 1+1. But given I have a fast train, it's just only one, which is quite good.
And the viewers,
I deliver.
Yeah. Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Okay, I deliver the iron here. So I add 2 steel on the map. I discard my rail car and I will place a box car in it because I have it in my hand as a rail car. And I'm going to use my iRoof box car to load 2 steel. So I move 1 day. I spend 1 day to load the second one.
Yes.
So the first is like free, no days, and the second one costs 1. So I have 2 steel in my rail car.
So just a few quick remarks here for the viewer. So first we see Claude really knows how to play this game. Second, you see on the high roof boxcar that he just bought, this costs an additional day here, which is in the top left of the card. And of course, it's also handy. So this allows him to load 2 steel cubes here. But it's also handy having the fast train here because everything is reduced by 1 day, although the minimum is 1 time. You cannot move for free. So, okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right.
And now it's for green, so that is me. Let me see. I'm at White River Junction and I need to get some steel, I think. Steel is available at Burlington, right? So I'm first discarding this card. And let me see which cards I have. Unfortunately, I do not have Burlington, but I could also use the Grand Trunk Journey card. And this may be the thing I want to do, yeah. So I take this one as my destination. And this will add normally just 1 day because it's connected, but because I'm using that card it's actually 2 days, so I'm moving here. And then because I have nothing here to unload, but I can take my card here to place a railroad card, and then I'm loading some steel, and I have to delete from the map. I have to delete one of the steel cubes. That's done, and I think with my complete turn. I just draw 2 more cards, but I have to shuffle my deck. And then I'm drawing 2 cards. And finally, I'm done. It's Daniel.
Just one small question. If you wouldn't have taken the steel, I could not deliver iron to Burlington. Is that correct? There needs to be space for at least 1 steel to deliver.
Claude, yes.
Yeah,
Right?
okay.
Yes. You need to have space to put new steel in the city.
Then I'm gonna now move to Burlington.
You bloody bastard. So you just waited for this.
So I have 1 iron. So we can add a new and fresh steel. I want to play another card. 1, place on the map. And I want to build a terminal in Utica.
Also nice. Also nice. Yeah, Utica. For the viewers, Utica has 2 special delivery opportunities right at the top. So you see coal, and later it's iron, and iron is especially valuable because it would bring in 7 points. So that's a lot.
So I have to move 1 day ahead for the journey, 1 day for the terminal. And I get 2 victory points for opening up the terminal. Okay, so far so good. And now what was my plan? I have no idea. So I think I wanted to load coal. Does that make sense? A little bit.
Yes, makes sense.
So I'm loading
reach
coal.
Utica, maybe. Yeah. Loading
Okay.
coal, yes, can.
And I'm done. And now I have to remember to take out Utica from the discard pile.
Yes, because you
Yes.
you
Okay.
can put it on the top of your deck, so that's of course helpful here. Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
So Jason.
Yes. First, I just wanted to point out that Uli has 3 victory points. I just wanted to make sure everyone was aware of that.
Actually, you start with 3 victory points in this game.
And I think what Jason wants to say is it's 3 more than last time, right?
Yeah, actually you can lose these victory points, and I try hard to do so, but so far I'm unsuccessful. Yeah.
I am going to first play a card to the map. I'm going to pay 1 day for that, and I am going to grab an improvement card. I'm going to grab the speculator.
Yeah, but that costs 2 days, so it's not
2
only
days.
1 day. So that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. Yeah.
Yes.
Jason,
so 2 days. Yes, correct.
You pointed out I'm only having 3 days, 3 victory points, but you're cheating all the time. So that's a difference.
True. That's true. So before I forget, I'll send that card to my discard pile.
Yeah.
And then now I'm going to discard Burlington, and I'm going to play Boston as my destination. And I'm going to move 1, 2 to Boston, and there I will deliver this coal, which will score 2 points for the first delivery token.
Yes. Nicely done.
So we'll move there, and I will load an iron. And I believe that is all I'm going to do. Yes, that is all that I'm going to do for my turn, so I will draw my cards back up.
Yeah, but that was a nice turn, wasn't it? So no worries here. So it's me. So first I'm discarding my destination card. I have steel loaded, so I should get rid of some steel. And steel is going to a port, so or where else can I move that steel? So I think I made another mistake here. Railroad. No, let me see. Steel is just at a port, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that was another smarty here, smart move, because looking at my hand, I had earlier discarded my port, which is not with my my port card, which is not really the one that you should do. So then I have delivered a coal so far. That doesn't help me either. So I need to take another day here to get rid of a couple of cards, which is done in this way. So Boston handy for me? Yeah, well, it's nice, but not that nice. So I'm discarding this one. I'm discarding this one, and I'm discarding this one, and I'm drawing 3 more cards, and I'm done. It's Daniel.
Okay, so I drew Utica, of course. So I'm going to play it. And I'm going to move 1, 2 to Utica. And I'm making a special delivery with the coal, and then it doesn't go into the delivered cargo cubes, correct?
Right, just delete it. Just
Correct.
delete it completely.
Okay.
Exactly.
So I'm getting this beauty over here. I'm not sure what to do with it.
Flip it. Just flip it.
Okay.
Flip it,
Okay.
put it back, and score yourself immediately the victory points.
Okay. And I can load something here. Wait a second. Richmond, Kingston, Richmond. There's Kingston. I have no idea. I'm gonna load the iron because I can.
Kingston is just 2 spots away from you.
And don't forget your first delivery token. So you get
You're
one.
right.
It's another victory point. Exactly.
Thank
Just
you.
delete. Exactly. Done. Very well.
And I think that's it for now.
You just have to add your time to this. Or did you already do so? No, you can't because you are below.
You're right. I moved 2. Sorry, I
Just
forgot.
2 days.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
That should be it.
Yeah, so let's see. Now finally I discarded my destination card already, although I did not move, but that does not matter because I actually did not move. So I need a new destination card, and this time it's this port card which I need. So this is a destination, and I will move to Portland, or what is the next one? Montreal is just 1 away. And looking at my hand, I can load this. So I'm moving over here for 1 day, and finally can unload my steel, which gives me the first victory point. And Jason, I'm doubling my victory points with 1 move. So look at that.
So
Very
good.
good, Uli. Very
Yes,
good.
discard and
Smart play.
done. It took a while. It took some time. So, and at Montreal, I can load some iron, which I want to do, and I'm adding iron to my rail car, and I'm drawing 2 more cards, and I'm done. So it's red, it's Claude, right?
Yes. So I'm in Richmond right now. I'm moving to a port, so I can unload my steel. So I'm gonna play a port card here. Moving to Albany, which cost me 1 day because of my fast train.
I just show this to the viewers here again that Claude has a fast train here, so his total movement costs are reduced by 1. So this is of course very handy.
So, and I can unload 2 steel, so for 6 points.
which is not good, but I understand. Yeah.
I discard my rail car because it's empty, and I'm placing a rail car that can move wood. So, and I load one wood. And then what I'm going to do too is to play this car,
Yeah.
which costs me 1 day.
Mhm.
So I can increase the force of my locomotive. So I will be able to have 2 rail cars in my train
Yeah. Mhm.
here because I have already delivered at least 1 steel. So I can do that.
Yes.
So I discard, and I have a level 2 now.
Mhm. Yes. Well done. Yeah.
And that's the end of my turn.
Mhm. Yeah, I think you move to 27, which means this tile needs to be flipped over, so it's Boston. It's Boston for iron. And it's Jason.
It's actually not my turn. I realized afterwards that I cheated. I looked through the log. I didn't move 2, so I should be at the bottom of Claude on 27.
So again, so
I,
you're the cheater here. So no worries,
I was
no
so
worries.
excited with my last move. I was so excited with my last move. I forgot to add the days, but I don't want to cheat. So
No,
it's
that's
actually Uli's turn.
that's fine. So I first delete my destination card, and I need to look into my hand which options I'm having. So I have a few options, but I need to get rid of my iron. So let's see. Iron could move to. Iron is in need at Watertown, for example, because Burlington is full of steel already. There are 4 cubes. So I'm moving down to Watertown, so I'm picking this card as my destination. And I'm moving, it's a neighboring city, so done. It costs me 1 day, which I immediately mark. And I can now unload my iron over there, which is nice. And I can load some coal there. So I'm just keeping my railroad car because it's an iron coal combination car. So I'm keeping it. Can I play something special? No, so I don't want to do this. I'm drawing simply one more card, but I need to shuffle my display here. Discard, shuffle deck, and then I'm drawing a new card. Done. And it's back to Daniel.
You didn't load steel to this. You didn't add steel to the city, right?
Very good that you discovered that. So no, I did not. Very good.
I don't think it matters, but
No, it may
No, it
matter
does. Yeah.
because, as
Thank
I
you.
said, Burlington would have been also a good destination for me, but Burlington is full. So when everything is full, then yeah. So that
Mhm.
is that. Thank you, Daniel.
Okay. And I cheated even worse, I realized,
What a
because
table here! What a table!
I never discarded the destination cards. I just set the new destination as my destination card. Now I have 5
That's
in a
good.
stack.
That's interesting. Yeah.
So I lost a lot of cards for the reshuffle.
Yeah.
But can't be helped.
No, not at this time, no. But
So
it's not a game for perfect actions. Look at green color, then you know how to not play. So everything's fine here.
fuck. So I'm gonna discard all of them now because I have to reshuffle anyways
Yeah.
after this turn. And I will play, I think it was Kingston. Let me check the map. Where is it?
Kingston is to the
No.
west of you, so
Then it wasn't
northwest.
Kingston. Something that needs, wait a second, Iron, Burlington, no. Maybe Richmond. Did I want to go to Richmond? Probably. Where's Watertown? I'm blind.
Watertown is not far from you. It's just a single move. It's right up north.
Ah, Watertown. Yes, perfect. So I'm moving to Watertown. I'm joining Uli. Did I make a mistake? Sorry?
No. Just finish your turn. I will tell it again. That's something else. No
Mhm.
worries.
Okay. So I'm gonna deliver my, damn it, third coal, iron, sorry. Adding steel to the city. Bam, bam. And I discard my whale car. Discard. And I'm gonna play one for steel. And let me double check which one I want. This one. I want to keep this one, sorry.
No, it's fine.
So I'm playing this one as my railroad car, and I'm gonna load one steel, and then I'm done. And I didn't move one day ahead. Sorry.
So Claude, you had a remark?
What I was saying is just that I'm going to remove the token on Kingston because it was, for your example, at the beginning, before the game, right? So I don't think we built Kingston at this point. It was your example.
That could be just before the start of the game. Although, do
Yes,
I have a Kingston card in hand? No, I don't have it.
It's not in my deck.
No. Then just flip it over. Yes.
I just remove it, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. That was that. I think there's no, not a big deal.
Yeah. Okay. So then it's my turn, right? So let me look. First I discard my destination and I have coal loaded. So I need to get rid of coal. Coal could be at Quebec, which is far, far away. Or let me see, what do I have in my hand? Yeah, at Quebec I can load wood. Yeah, maybe. What is Utica? No demand over there. Did somebody, by the way, unload something at Utica already? Yeah, so because the first delivery token there is already gone. Yeah, gone. Yeah.
It was a special delivery.
So what I will do, I will play this as destination, and I will move to Quebec, which is far away, but it's okay. So it's 1 and 2 over here. So I moved over Montreal. So this move puts me to 18. And I can unload coal there, which I'm doing. And I can, let me just see, I need to discard my railroad car, and because I need wood or iron, I think I go for wood, and we'll put this card up and do this. Do I want to play a special card? No, not at this moment, so I draw 2 cards. And finally I'm done. And I think I moved my time track, right. I moved from 16 to 18, yes.
Just a point, Daniel, I was looking at your display, and I think you forgot to load a steel in your rail car in Kingston. Are you in Watertown right now? Yes.
You're probably right.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes. So you remove it from the board and place it in your...
Thanks.
He's not only scoring all the points, he's taking care of us. You have to see it positively. He's not only trashing us.
So is it my turn then?
That's
Yes.
Jason. Yes.
Okay, so I am going to discard Boston. I'm going to play White River Junction as my destination. I'm going to move 1 and move on the time track before I forget. There I will deliver a wood, which will move me up on the wood track 1. And I will discard that rail car, that wooden rail car. I will add another rail car here, and I will load coal on it. And I do not think I'm playing any other cards just yet, so my turn is over, and I will draw my hand back up.
Yeah, and before Claude continues, just a quick, I said this is not a cheat of the game, but just a brief explanation what Jason did here. So I'm now enlarging my map here so that you can see the wood track here at the bottom. And Jason just delivered wood, so he moved his disc to 2. And if you take a look, you see there is a column 2 victory points. And if you look to the right of this track, it says victory points per cards. So per improvement cards. And I'm now opening up Jason's display, and he already has 2 cards. So in the end, he will, at the end of the game, if this does not change, and I'm pretty sure that Cheetah Jason will buy more improvement cards, he will get that number of cards, points. So sorry. So that was actually a good move. And now back to Claude. I just wanted to point this out.
Okay. So I'm gonna join Jason in White River Junction. So because I have wood 2 in my train destination, so it costs me 1 day to White River Junction, 1 on the track, and then I just unload wood, which gives so I can get iron on the wood track as well. I discard my rail car, and I add another one that will allow me to load iron. So I have the Burlington card. I place iron, and what I'm gonna do? No, okay. I have a last action to do. Gonna play this card here to build a new city, which costs me 1 day and give me 2 points. So I'm gonna build Ottawa. I flip. So we should have it in our discard. Of course, I will place it on the top of my deck.
Yeah, I have it here in my discard, so the viewers can see it. It's there, and for me, it's not. It's a pretty good card anyway. So we'll see.
Okay. So that's it for me. I draw a new card.
And it's back to Jason. To Daniel. And there is still a card on the map, so that needs to be recovered. Claude?
Excuse me?
There is still a card from you on the map before Daniel does his turn. So yeah.
Of course, sorry.
No worries.
I'm discarding my destination. This time I'm really doing it. And I'm playing the port card. But I will move 1, 2 down to Albany.
Yeah.
I'm gonna deliver the steel. I'm scoring, was it 1, 2, 3?
3 points, yes. So at least somebody is following Claude here, so I like that.
I am discarding my rail car. And I'm playing a new one forward. This one. And I'm gonna load it. And I think that's it. Yes.
Okay, so first, before I start, I will flip Uticar here, the special delivery tile, because nobody scored it. So I just flip this one, nobody gets a 7 points, would be very nice. Then let's take a look at my display. I'm at Quebec and I discard the card, the destination card, and you'll see that I still have this wood on my rail car. And let's take a look at my hand. Which options do I have? So I could move to various locations here to get rid of that wood, but is there a fitting one? Let's see. Quebec could move to where is that? And I need some steel as well. Best no, can't take it over there, which doesn't make any sense. So Boston, what does Boston need? Boston, yeah, could be interesting to move there, but not right now. So wood, I'm using the Grand Trunk Journey card as my destination. This will add one more day, but at least I'm sure that I can get rid of my wood. And I'm just moving to White River Junction. No, Burlington would be nice, but no steel. There is a lot of steel, but that doesn't help me. I'm moving just down here. 1, 2, and 3. But I'm also playing this card to the table, so that at least my costs are reduced by 1. But remember that I used the special card, so in the end I have to pay full costs. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'm moving here, and this one is flipped over. I'm discarding this one, and here I can now unload my wood, which also allows me to advance on the wood track at the bottom of the map. And I can, let me remove this a little bit, either coal or steel, and the card has to be discarded, and I'm using this card as my railroad card, and I'm loading, sorry, not coal or steel, still coal or iron, and I will take iron. I will take iron. And finally, I'm almost done, and I'm drawing new cards, and that was my turn. So it's back to Jason.
Okay, because of my speculator improvement card, I didn't want to interrupt when everyone was talking earlier, but I will get 1 point for when Claude built Ottawa.
Okay.
He developed
Okay.
Ottawa, so I'll get
Here's
1.
the card. Yes. Okay.
Okay. And then I am going to discard White River Junction. I'm going to play Waterton as my destination. And I'm going to move 1, 2, which I will play this card so that it's only 1.
Yes.
And I'll pull that off the map before I forget. There I will deliver this iron, which I can do because there's 1 space for steel. So we'll add a steel there. And I will discard this rail car move this one over. I will play this rail car,
Nice.
add a steel to it, and then the last thing I'm going to do is play this card to the map, which will cost me 2 additional days. And I will grab the wood exporter.
Nice.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Yeah, please take your card from the game.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. So it's Claude, right?
Yes. So, discarding my Right River Junction card, going to Ottawa. So, Ottawa got me 1, 2, and 3, but with my fast train.
Yes, so it's reduced by 1.
By 1, so I can deliver special delivery, the iron as a special delivery here. I delete the cube, and I take 5 points for the special delivery and 2 for the first delivery. So that's 7.
Look at that. Look at that.
So I cannot load wood, unfortunately. So I'm going to discard my rail car. And I'm going to play a last action, which is this card that allows me to build a new city. So, Jason, you can add 1 point.
Yes, for the new terminal.
As well. New terminal, yes. And I add 1 day here to build Kingston. So I discard Boston before to forget it, and I flip Kingston. So we should have it in our display, in our discard point. Maybe it didn't work because we moved it before.
Yeah,
no, but
which I don't have at this moment because we moved it before. So Kingston could be in the discards, in the new deck still. So I'm not sure. Let me check my cards. I have it.
Okay, I got it and I put it on my deck, but it was like in the middle of my discard card. So maybe because we moved it before at the beginning.
Yeah, for us it's not important because for us it's in the discard anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Exactly. That's the end of my turn.
So Daniel.
Let's see. I wanted to go to Utica. Okay. Discarding location. Discard. Play location. Utica. Move. 1 day.
Yes.
Deliver 1 wood. Go to 2 wood. Discard my railroad. Rail car, sorry. Play this one. And just to be sure, what is it called, where I can load 2 things, high capacity doesn't apply to steel. Right?
No.
Yeah.
There's no steel in Utica.
No. There's
sorry.
nothing there's no steel at all. You need to get iron first there.
Then I undo that move with the railroad car because I would have to throw it away immediately. And I'm just taking one of the improvement cards. This. Jason, you're always so observant. Did I move ahead for moving? 1 day? I'm not sure.
You can look at the log at the top.
19 to 20.
Perfect.
Yes.
It says 19 to 20, so you're fine.
So I'm moving 2 ahead, and I'm taking one of the improvement cards, and I have no idea which one. I have no idea. Just pick one.
Round the house is a good one because you can cycle your deck. You can discard card that you don't
Okay.
need, draw a new walk. So a lot of flexibility, I think.
Okay, perfect. I'm taking it. Sounds great.
Mhm. So it's back to me, right? So I'm at White River Junction. So I'm first discarding that card here, and I have some nice iron, and I'm also having Richmond. I would love to use Richmond in a different function because it's a development card, but at this moment I will use it as my destination. So I'm sending it to that spot and moving up to Richmond, which is 2 steps. So I'm moving up here to 23, and the good thing is that I can get rid of my iron over there, and that there is still space for steel. So I'm adding 2 steel cubes over there, and then I should first discard the railroad car and then add a new car to it, and I can immediately grab the steel, right, Claude? I can immediately use steel, right?
Yes, of course you can
Yeah.
use it.
So
You can load it, yeah.
I'm doing this, place steel, and I discard, delete one of these here. Special card. No, I'm not using any special card, and I have to again shuffle my stuff here and draw a new card to my hand. And that's what it is. Jason, back to you.
Yes. Okay. So I am going to play. I'm going to discard Waterton. I'm going to play Quebec as my destination.
Mm-hmm.
And so I am going to move 1, 2, 3. So before I forget, I will move 1, 2, 3 on the time track, which I believe would flip the next special delivery tile.
Yes.
Um, there, I will deliver this coal that I have. I will remove that that rail car. Slide this one over. I'm going to play this rail car, and I'm going to load a wood on it.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, I'm going to play this card to the map, and I will pay 2 more days to grab the iron ore mine,
Mm-hmm.
which will immediately give me 2 iron to my delivered cargo.
Mm-hmm.
And then my turn is done.
Very nice. So it's Claude. And you still have
Okay.
your card on the table,
Oh
Jason.
yes, yes. I was just sorry. I was cloning my my iron ore.
Yeah, no. Oh, you're cloning your iron. Ah, okay. You are the cheater here. No, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
So now I discarded the Ottawa card and I'm moving to Kingston. So for 1 day, given that's not a delivery, I don't get the 2 points, of course,
Yes.
because my train is empty at this point. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
just moving there, and I will place 2 rail car in my train. So like this, I have 2 train, and I will load one iron and 1 coal,
Mm-hmm. Nice.
and that's my turn. Yes, so just
Mm-hmm.
draw new cards.
Mm-hmm. So Daniel.
Okay, let's see. Discard destination. Move to White River Junction. Bam. Where am
Bam.
I? 1, 2. 1, 2. I'm not sure why I moved there, but I think there's a reason.
Because of the name of the destination. So sounds good. So seems to be in fashion. So there are so many reasons for it.
So I'm playing a wooden railroad. And now let's see, can I do anything that makes any sense at all? I have no idea. So I'm gonna load a wood there and I'm gonna discard a card because I can.
You can't load wood there. You can load.
Sorry.
You can load coal or iron at White River Junction.
Then I picked the wrong. How do I get it back?
Which one?
I picked the wrong railroad card. Sorry, again. Okay. Same mistake again. So I'm not playing any card. I'm just discarding something to draw a new card, basically, because fine. Thanks to the improvement card that Claude suggested. Probably this one, this card. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, so it's my turn. I'm in Richmond, and I have, as a viewer see, I have some nice steel here. So I would like to get rid of that steel, and steel is in need in a harbor, in a port. And fortunately, I have a port card this time, so I'm discarding my destination, and I'm adding this card, send to destination, port. And there is a port close by, so Montreal Griffintown, but there I'm only getting maybe not that good. Where is there a port? Yeah, I'm moving to Albany actually, because that's 1 and 2. I'm moving to Albany, and which costs me 2 days. Done. And I think the 35 should be also flipped over because of Jason's move. So I flip over the special delivery in 35 here quickly. And I get rid of my steel. And the steel brings me 3 victory points, but I have the foreign steel contract. So for 1 more day, which I'm spending, I get another point. So I'm from 6 to 10. And at Albany I can load wood, which I will do. So I play this railroad car. I'm loading wood. Done. And I will also play Kingston as an action. And I do not. I will use my. No, I won't. Or shall I do the? No. Although this costs me now a lot of time, but I need to do this 1, 2. So I'm moving to 28 here, and I'm purchasing another card. So I'm purchasing. Which one should I get? Late delivery, maybe I can manage finally, so I take it. Although, no, so far no chance. But this will bring me. Yeah, I already moved up 2 days, so I'm discarding that card. My display, I've loaded the wood, so I'm done. I just need to draw 3 more cards. 1, 2, need to sorry to shuffle that deck and then draw the last 2 cards. And I'm done.
Okay,
back to
so that's
Claude.
my turn?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm at Kingston with Aaron and Cole in my train. So what I'm going to do is to play the Grand Trunk Junction card. And I'm going to move my train to Montreal Griffintown to the port, which should cost me 2, but only 1 with my train, my fast train. So here I can deliver a call for a special delivery. I delete it,
Yeah.
and I take 5 points.
Another 5 points. Yeah, I think someone is leading here. So yeah.
And I can load an iron, given there's some iron available at this place. And okay, I have another action to play, which is discard. So I can increase the force of my train because I have delivered at least two steel, so I can go to level 3.
So 2 steel cubes here. So now there will be a new card coming in. So new locomotive coming in.
I'm at level 3 now.
So you see here on the display that there are 3 railroad cards, and this of course is a very good move because Claude tells us how to play the game. So he has a fast train, so he spends less time, and he can now have 3 railroad cards at the same time. And look at this poor guy here in green. He has a slow train, and that guy here, I'm not sure which player this is, he can only have 1 railroad car at the same time. So you see there are some differences in playing style and quality. But sorry, I interrupted you, Claude.
No, I'm done with my turn.
Okay.
But you have a good reason. You're managing all the video and everything. So
Yeah,
that's the reason why you're behind.
I need an excuse. Thank you, Claude. So it's you, Daniel. But by the way, to Jason, there is Nick. You know Nick Case in the Twitch chat from Britain, also a gaming author and
Yes.
publisher as well. And he says hello, Jason. So his
Hello,
reply.
Nick.
So, and of course you heard this, Nick. So hello from Jason. Yeah. So Daniel, sorry to interrupt you there.
It's not about the size. Okay, discarding destination, playing a new one, Burlington. Here I come. Bam, 1 day ahead. Now I'm finally playing this card. Wait, what? I'm loading a steel. Delete. And play steel, there it is. And I think I'm gonna discard. No, I'm gonna play another card. Place on map. So 2 more days. 1, 2. And I'm gonna build a terminal. And I'm gonna build it in Niagara.
And this gives you a victory point, Jason, I guess, right?
Yes, but if I'm not mistaken, it only costs Daniel 1 day, not 2. Is that correct?
Sorry, you're
Yes.
completely
Yeah.
right, of course. Good catch. Okay, I'm done.
So Claude again, and we are seeing. So Claude has 11 days to go. So we are getting in the final third of the game here.
Okay, that's my turn again. I discard my Grand Trunk Junction and I'm moving now to Richmond because I have iron in my train. So which costs me 1 day here, just above Susan. So I can unload. Yes, I am allowed to unload 2 iron because there's some places for 3 steel.
Yes.
So I'm placing 3 steel here.
I hate to agree, but it is what it is.
Yeah. So I will discard my 2 rail car because I can't use them at this point. I'm gonna place a box car. so I can load one steel. And since I have the high roof boxcar, I'm
That's an
gonna spend
improvement
one
card
more day.
on the right of the display. I'm just showing it here. So yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
so I can load a second one. And I'm gonna also play uh, another rail card to be able to load a wood. And that's my turn.
Then it's back to Jason.
Okay. I just want to say thank you because I was really scared watching the last few turns that two of you were going to go take the last two improvement cards and mess up all of my plans. So thank you for not doing that.
Jason, first, it surprises me that you are having a plan. So that's thanks.
So I'm going to discard Quebec. I'm going to play the Grand Trunk Junction as my destination, which will cost an extra.
Okay.
And I'm going to move down to Albany. 1, 2, 3, but it will cost me 4. So before I forget, I will do that to move to 30. And because I have the wood exporter, I can deliver wood and steel to a port. So I will deliver both of those, and that will give me 3 points for the steel to go to 15, and it will move me 1 on the wood track for delivering the wood. I will remove my rail car for the steel. I will add a second rail car for the, let's see, we'll add a second rail car for wood, and that Albany allows me to take wood, so I will load 2 wood on those. Okay, and then I will play this card to the map, which will cost me 2 more days to take this improvement card to put me at 5. And I believe, let me check, I believe that is all I'm going to do.
So it's back to Daniel, right?
And leaving the card on the map takes
No,
another.
I'm sorry, you're correct.
As usual. So no worries.
I do that to distract the rest of you, so hopefully it messes up your plans. So.
As if I had a plan. Okay, discarding destination. Grand Trunk Journey. Bam. Move 1 here, but because of the Grand Trunk Journey, it's actually 2 days. And I cannot unstack it. Now it works. 1, 2. Unloading my steel. Bam. 3 points. 1, 2, 3. And where am I? Up there. So I'm discarding my railroad car. Discard. I'm placing a new one. Where is it? It's here. And I'm gonna load iron. Here. Iron. And I think I'm done.
And back to Claude.
Okay. So I'm moving to a port. I have a couple of steel in my train, so I'm gonna use this card as a destination, the port card, and I'm going to join my friend in Albany. So we're all there. So I can unload 2 steel for 6 points.
That's a lot, yeah. That's a lot of points. Yep.
And then I will discard my rail car and add another one to load another wood. So I have 2 woods in my train, and given I will deliver them soon, I think it will be worth to buy the last
Yeah, it is
improvement card.
definitely. Otherwise, somebody else will grab it for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
will be worth a few points at the end. So I'm gonna play this card in 2 days
Mm-hmm.
to grab the last one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And yep, I think I'm done. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. I have the following thing here. So I'm in a port. I'm having wood. So, but my hands, I'm just showing the viewers my hand here is not ideal because the cities, the destinations I'm having do not allow for wood. So I put myself again into a corner, but let's see what I can do. At least I'm having 2 steel, so I could use this card first here to, which I'm playing right now on the map, to develop for development, so which allows me to flip over rail my locomotive, so I'm increasing force, so it looks a little bit better now. I'm immediately discarding this card, but I'm already adding 1 time to it. Now I'm discarding my destination card, and let me see what is a good destination. Could be Burlington, right? So I'm moving to Burlington, which is, sorry, that is a different train. So I'm moving over there. I'm adding this as my destination card, which is another day. And we'll see, I cannot get rid of my wood there, but at least I can add now another railroad card to my locomotive. And I need to move this over, and I can load steel, and this will delete one of the steel over there, and I redraw up to 5. Oops. And this is done now. And my turn is over. It's Daniel, I guess.
I'm discarding my destination. I'm moving to Watertown. Watertown. Bam. Where is it? There it is. Bam. 1 day.
Mm-hmm.
I am unloading my iron, which adds a steel. And now I would need some brain, which I don't really have, so I'm not sure what to do. I am playing this card,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna load 2 coal, probably.
Mm-hmm. Costs you 1 day though, but I
Mm-hmm.
think it's very much, it's worthwhile doing this.
Did I clone it? Yes, I cloned it. 1 additional day. Discarding this one. And I think that's almost it. I'm gonna discard 1 card thanks to my improvement, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. And Claude.
Okay. I'm in Albany, so I'm gonna move to Utica.
Mm-hmm.
First time I'm going in that city, so I discard my port card, play Utica, which cost me only 1 day. I'm gonna take my oops. Okay, this is mine. 1 day here. Then I can unload wood. I have 2 in my train, but let me see. I think I'm going to discard just 1 at this point and keep the other 1 in my train. So I'm just moving my rail car in my train. So I increase my place on the wood track as well. I will then. So it offers iron, so I can play a new rail car to load an iron here. And for my last action of the turn, I'm going to play this card. And I'm going to use, I'm going to build a new terminal. So Jason can have another point as well. I have 2. And I move 1 on the track. And I'm building New London. I flip. It should be in our discard.
Yes, it is.
Now.
It is there.
I will check that.
So here in my, I'm just moving this over to the things. You see, New London is there. Yeah. But and New London, of course, is still quite interesting because of the special delivery, but it's too soon, I guess, for anybody. Yeah. To really get the special delivery tile. Is it my turn? Yes, I guess, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So let me see. I'm here at Burlington. I'm discarding my destination card. I have wood and steel. And steel I could move to a port. For wood I have several options. I think I'm moving to Kingston. So I'm using this as a destination. And that costs me 2 days or 2 times, and I can only unload the wood over there, which I'm doing right now. The good thing at least that I'm moving up here on the wood track up to 4. I'm keeping my steel, but I need to discard that rail car over here. I can unload, let me see, steel, iron or coal, and I'm adding this rail car here, and it will be coal. Do I want to finally play some special cards? I could even, maybe I should do so. Let me just, sorry for being that slow. No, it doesn't mean anything at this moment. So I'm drawing 2 more cards and I'm done. Did I move my time track? Yeah, I moved to 32. I just see it. Okay, then it's Daniel again.
Alright, so I'm discarding my destination. Niagara, here I come.
Yeah. It's good because there's still the first delivery token over there.
I have to play this card before.
Okay.
So I can change, I can switch any 2, right?
Yes. It just costs you
2
1
cities
day.
together. Or...
So just city, port, of course.
Yeah.
So no intermixing. Okay. So I want to change Quebec and Niagara. So, and Niagara is my destination that I just played. So 1 day for this one, and I think the Ottawa card was 1 day as well, right?
Yes.
Yes, that's true.
So I'm going here. And I'm delivering 2 coal. Whoop, whoop. for the first delivery, which is worth another 2 points.
Yeah.
And then I'm playing this card. And where am I? I'm there. Where is the terminal missing? I need a terminal.
Peterborough is still there.
Is the only one left?
Yes, I think so.
Yes, that's the only one.
Okay, then we're going to go. So Jason the Leech is getting a point?
Yes.
For not doing anything.
Yeah.
I speculated. That's what I did.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the thing to do. And you got it early in the game. So you've got probably 5-6 points with that card, probably.
That was the plan.
The number you will have at the end with the wood track. So that's a good acquisition.
So I'm discarding my railroad car. I'm playing a wooden one. Where is it? There it is. And I'm gonna load 1 wood because I'm only kleine Brötchen backen, baking small buns. I don't know how to say it. Okay, so I think I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, Claude. I mean, let me see. Maybe you take New London. Can you do this?
New London, yes.
Yeah. So I feared this. So yeah.
Yeah, that's why I built the terminal there the turn before. Yeah. So I discard Utica, play New London. Then I can move over there in 1 day before because of my fast train.
Yes.
Which is very good for doing special deliveries. And I can do a double deliveries there because I have a wood for the special delivery that I just delete. And I have an iron as well in my train. So, so here I'm adding 2 steel. I will then discard my wood. Oops. I discard a card. My railroad that's moving wood. Discard. Okay. Done. So then I can.
Yeah, you get some points, I guess.
Yes. I was already at my next move. Yes, so I have the special delivery for 5 and the first
delivery as well. So it's 6 points total. So great. So anybody watching this, they see how you play this game in a good way. Yeah.
If you reach 50 points, you have lost immediately, right?
Yeah, that's the only rule that Claude forgot. Yeah.
That's a hard. Yes, you can.
But it's Jason now, right? Or
no, I'm not done. I just need to place a new rail car in my train. So I can load 1 steel and another day to spend it to load a second one.
So then it's Jason now?
Yeah, so I'm done.
Oli, when you moved to Kingston, did you just move there or did you deliver?
To Kingston, I delivered wood. Oh, you mean I getting 2 points? Yeah.
The 2 points, yes.
Thank you. So in my opinion, you were never the cheater in this game. Never, ever. So thanks a lot. Thank you, Jason.
Okay, so I am going to play this card to the map so that I'm paying one fewer to move. I'm going to discard Grand Trunk. I'm going to set Kingston as my destination. So 1, 2, 3 will actually cost me 2.
Yes, because of the port card, because of the right of way.
Yes. And I will discard right away so I don't forget. I did move my time. I will deliver 2 wood there, which will move me twice on the wood track at the bottom to 5. And then I will play. Let's see what. I am going to play this card to the map, which will cost me 1 day, and that will let me switch. Yeah, we are going to switch Ottawa and Kingston there. So I can go once again load 2 wood on my train. And I will remove that card before I forget. I do not have any other cards to play, so I will draw my hand back up to 6.
Yeah, very well. With 2 more woods, and you see Jason is playing this very well. So you see he's already at 5 on the wood track here at the bottom of the, and he has, I'm now opening his display here, again he has 2 more wood loaded, so he will get a lot of special extra points, so that's well done, Jason.
Please.
So it's my turn actually. Sorry for being that slow again. So I'm discarding my destination here, which was Kingston, and I'm taking Quebec as my destination, and I'm moving 1 to here and then 2 to here, and I'm in Quebec, which is here, and normally I can only unload wood over there, but the special delivery tile tells you that coal is also possible. So I'm deleting the coal from my train. I'm discarding that card. No, maybe not. Let's see. But I'm getting the 7 points for the special delivery tile. That's why I did this. And I'm at 19. And let me see. I could load coal. Do I want coal at... why not? Why not? So I'm keeping my car, or do I want to keep my car? Yeah, I'm keeping it. I load coal to it, and finally I draw 1 more card, and I'm done. So we are close to the end of the game, and it's Daniel's turn.
Can I load asbestos somehow?
You can load asbestos to the game, but next time I'll see you, I will then break your small finger. So.
Okay, I'm discarding Niagara.
Yeah.
And let's see, I think there's not much else I can do. I'm playing this one. My tiny choo-choo train is moving to Utica. With a single log of wood, basically. Bam. And I could load iron. I don't have a car for it. So I'm gonna discard my rail car right away. And I think I'm just gonna discard another card because I can, and then I'm done. Which one will I discard? Probably this one. Ah, no, wait. That was a mistake. I can do this one and improve my force, right?
Let me see.
No, I could do...
You can actually, what is better, you
The
can
speed is
improve
giving
your
me a
speed,
point.
exactly, because it gives you a victory point. Yeah.
Okay,
because you
how
have
do
more than
I...
enough coal for this, so
Yeah.
you should do that.
I'm gonna do that, but how do I add the token? I have no
Just
idea.
click on the
Click on
locomotive and
the
you.
on that thing and
Normal fast.
yeah,
Perfect. Thanks.
yeah, done. And
No,
you
that
add your victory point for that.
of course. Okay, I'm done.
And it's Claude's turn.
Okay. So moving to the port using my Grand Trunk Junction card. I'm gonna move to Albany again just to ensure that I don't want to spend more than one day here. So I can deliver two steel
Another 6 points.
for 6 points. Six for 6 points.
Okay. There are in the game 50, so there is a 50, so I flipped it for you.
Okay. Okay. I didn't see that before. Okay, so then I still have. So yes, I'm done with my turn.
And Claude, you know, as soon as you overturn one of our discs, the game is immediately over. So, or if, when you're having more points than we three together. So yeah. Daniel, no. I saw that. No. Just plus 450. No. So it's me, and now I'm already at 34. So it will be now interesting. What if I can still do something, or let's see. First, I discard Quebec, and then I need to look at my options here. I still have steel, which would be nice to get rid of. So I'm moving to a port. So place as send to destination. And is there a port nearby so that I maybe could do another turn? So Montreal is only one away, so that may be a good choice, right? So I'm doing this, so I'm moving over here, which is just a single day. And I'm getting rid of the steel, sorry. Oops. And because of my card here, foreign steel contract, I'm getting a force point, but this also means that I need to spend another day, which I'm doing. And basically that's the game for me, right, Claude? Unless
I that now triggers the.
unless I now play some special cards, right?
Yes, that triggers the end of the game.
Yeah. So for me, I'm done. And now just to explain this very briefly, when now it's Daniel's turn, and Daniel, instead of now saying, well, I do another action, he could say, no, I'm fine, I'm done. So this would at least give him 2 victory points at the end of the game. Because the difference, 36 to 34, is 2. But in theory, it could be more points. For if, let's say Jason would move to 39 in the end, then Daniel would actually get 5 points. Yeah? So Daniel, just to back to you.
It was so easy until you mentioned that Jason could move ahead. I think I forgot. I delivered a third wood, so yeah.
So you
have
need to be at 3,
it.
right?
Yes. Now I'm gonna play another turn. Maybe it works out somehow. I don't know. Maybe. No, you're right. I'm just gonna finish.
You're done?
Yes.
Done. So
given you don't have anything in your train that's difficult to do a last delivery problem.
Exactly. So if you now had something, but in this way, it's probably better to get these points. Yes.
Yeah. So the thing is, I could move to a port to load wood because I have a wooden rail car in my hand, and another wood would make my fourth set of resources.
Yeah.
But at the moment, I cannot deliver it for
Yeah.
sure.
So then
Yeah.
it's better to do it in this way. You have guaranteed 2 points, and that's good.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's Claude. Let's see if
So I'm
it's
gonna,
his last
yeah,
turn.
yes, I'm gonna play last turn. But I will move to Niagara to do a last delivery, but it won't give me any points. But because I don't, it doesn't complete a set, but I will do it anyway because so I had it one day before because of my fast train, of course,
Hmm.
and because I want to play this card and increase the force to my level 4, which gives me 5 points. So that's why I wanted to play that last turn,
Yeah,
of course.
of course.
It,
Of course, these
it is
points
worth it.
are nice. Yeah.
So that's the end of the game for me.
Yeah. So, Jason, you have one more turn.
Yes. Okay, so I am going to discard Kingston.
Hmm.
I am going to play this card as my destination to go to a port.
Yeah, and of course, let me just open the display here. You are the wood exporter. So normally,
Yes.
some people would say, why is he now playing a port? He has no steel. He has 2 wood on his rail cars. But yeah, with the wood exporter, this is of course great. That's wonderful.
So I move 1 day for that,
Hmm.
and I can deliver these 2 wood. But I can only move one. I'm only one space to the end of the wood track, so I'll
Yeah.
just move one there. Um, and I will discard those rail cars. I will. I'm playing these as rail cars just because it makes me feel good to have them up there. Oh, I played that in the one place. I'm sorry. Let's move that here, and so I will play that as a rail car and move it over, and then play this as a rail car, and I will just load an iron and a coal just because it makes me feel good to finish the game with something on my train. And I will play one final card
Yeah.
to the map for
Yeah.
1 day, scoring another point for Daniel. And I will do that because I have the 3 coal.
Yes.
I can flip my train over there and gain 1 point,
Yeah.
and then my
Whee!
game is over.
Yeah. That's good. So. Game is finished, but we need to do,
Yeah.
of course, the end game scoring here. So let me just delete that card here
That's,
from the board.
No, no,
Well,
no,
well,
Oli.
Claude
Uli,
has a turn, correct? Does Claude
no,
still
no,
have one
no.
turn?
He said
I'm
that
He's
he
not.
done.
finished the game.
Oh, you finished. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes.
So sorry. He said he
And I was
finished the
saying
game.
that I forgot to move. I was saying that I just forgot to move 1 day more. I had 1 day more with my last action.
Yeah.
So actually I'm at 36.
Yeah. So let us
But
see. End game scoring is
no,
basically.
no, no. No need.
Yeah,
It's
well,
over. I'm in front.
I know that it will hurt. It will hurt. That I can say. So let's do the quick endgame scoring. First thing is the position on the time track, as I already explained briefly. So Jason is getting no points. Claude and I, we are getting 2 points each, right? So everybody uses their own
One
guess.
point each.
1 point.
One.
1 point. Sorry, I wanted to give 1 point too many. So I'm now cheating, and Daniel is getting 3 points here.
Yeah.
Yeah, done. So that first step has been done, and now I'm opening slowly from right to left all displays here, so that we can determine the combination of coal, iron, wood here, and this gives each player 3 points. And this is Claude's display, and he has 3 each, right?
Yes. So that's 9 points.
9 points, yeah. 3 coal, 3 wood, 3 iron. So he has more iron, but they don't count. So I'm now opening Daniel's display. And it's the same thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So please mark 9 points. And it's Jason, and I think it's also the same thing.
Yes.
So 9 points. And for me, it's 6 points. Bloody bastards here. So it's 30 for me. So that is the second step. And now Jason will score a lot of points. And we can go from right to left, and it's Claude. And I will move this up here so that we see the wood display, the wood track here at the bottom at the same time. Because as I said, and I'm moving these a little bit below, it's the number of cards, improvement cards. And you see in the display there are 3 cards, and that's a multiplier in there. So it's 3 times 3, so it's 9 cards, 9 points again, right?
Yes.
So done. And Daniel, I'm opening the display here. He has just a single card, so it's 3 points. And Jason now is a shocker because he has 5 cards. And he has a multiplier of 7. So 7 times 5 is 35 points. So well played, Jason. Very well played.
Very good, yeah.
So I go to 62.
Yeah, that's very, very nice. And
Not enough to catch
finally,
Claude.
we have me, and I'm having a multiplier of 4 times 3, so 12 points. And I'm going to 42. So that's the end. And of course, congratulations to Claude. Very well played, but I think Jason made a very great move in the end. You see, with a lot of wood, that's fantastic. And Daniel, of course, he played for the first time here, and this is quite an achievement. I don't want to talk to get 36 points. I don't want to talk about green at this moment. So, so all is well. So thank you for your time here, and to the viewers and the people who will later look this. I hope you had some fun here. If you maybe you got a better idea what the game is all about, and yeah, we will definitely at a later point stream another game, and up to then, yeah, take care all. Thanks a lot. Thank you.